Right, this is the reason you should not mess with your power supply. Here are the meters and the main fuse. Everything is labelled. Now, what we're going to do here is point out why you shouldn't mess with the thing in your case. Originally, up there was the same box as you've got. So that was too short. So those wires have had to be extended down there to reach inside this consumer unit here. And basically, this is the garage power supply, and there's the rat's nest which runs off to all the sockets there, and they're all isolated. Very scruffy, but it's all correct and it works right. This is all had to be labelled because I know which box is connected to, but technically it all works. In here is an RCD unit for the master. Now that basically it's a surge protection unit. In there is a master switch, because before, to turn the power off to this box here, you had to pull the main fuse there, which is completely illegal. So once I illegally pulled the fuse, I then installed this unit here so I can turn the power off to the whole house, and then that is dead. Now at the moment the voltage coming into the house is 238, which is pretty typical, and the amps is very little. It's pulling hardly anything. I mean, there's minor variations in these meters, but the house at the moment is pulling 0.386 amps. It's tiny. There's a frequency in hertz and there's a power factor, which is just an electrical term, which I'll explain to you later. This unit here is connected to this, and it's just detecting how many amps are being pulled. So the whole house at the moment is pulling 28 watts, 29 watts. It's hardly anything. So realistically, this is what's going to have to be updated for yours, because at the moment you have this and this and that, and a black box which would have sat there. So realistically, without a master switch off, you need a switch off unit. You go into new consumer unit, 18th edition, because it's going to be like that. There's a rat's nest in there. But all these I can switch off individual circuits. If you read, I can do absolutely everything. I've labelled all this. So even if you shut this off, there's still power to this point here. This is why this unit here, the master switch for the box, is fitted. I mean, this being the garage unit, effectively there's nothing being pulled in the garage. When the freezer comes on, you'll see amps drawn there, but this is from the house. This is why you see amps drawn as 70 watts being drawn at the moment a light or something's on, or a charger, or the boiler's running. So that's what that's all about.